Okay, this will be an interesting one. If I can make this one turn up a treat, that'd be good. It's really funny. Well, it's not funny, it's every day actually for some people. Let's see what we can do with this. Gonna leave it on that. Gonna go black for this. Going to enlarge it to 200. Going to make it contrasty. Let's see what we have. It is a bit hard to lay out on the bed, but it's a business shirt. So it's a business shirt with this stroby little pattern all over it. So we're going to do the back of it, which is pretty much the same as the front. So we're just going to put the shirt down on the glass and we're going to slip and slide it. But basically, this is what a typical money fucking business person would wear. They wear this sort of shit. And the companies, they just care about money. And my interest is specifically the photocopier industry and all the money fucking it's doing. But let's see if we can make this money fucking staple look any good. Let's see how we go with that. Yeah, that looks interesting. It's not there yet. Wondering if we can make it look any better. But yeah, these things are what typical executives and shit like to wear. I'm going to make it a smaller enlargement. I got this second hand, folks. So yeah, that looks interesting. I like that little bit. I'm thinking we could work upon that and enlarge it both vertically and horizontally to make it into something more interesting. But it's all about, everything's about money these days. And yeah, I don't know how much this this shirt was worth when it was new. But basically, yeah, you just get the feeling that the people who wear it would be indeed money fuckers. People that just care about money and nothing else. They robotically worship the gods of money. And I really don't understand why people feel they need to worship money. Why can't money be used as a tool for improvement of human rights and science and the humanities, to help others, to use money as because money, I want to just let me get it straight, folks. There is nothing wrong with money per se or in itself. There isn't anything wrong with money. Money is necessary as a part of society. It's a part of being human is to have money. But it's when money becomes the ruler of your life, the one that you bow down and worship and do your day-to-day living, living to work for the dirty dollar. When you fuck up the planet and turn human beings into slaves and commodities, that's when we have to have a check as to what money is doing. Because money, it can be a good thing. Money is necessary. There's no doubt about it, folks. Money is necessary in this world, but it's the way it's the priority we give it that is the problem. We have problems when people just don't care about each other and they compete for the dirty dollar. We have to fucking change the way business is done. We have to damn well work out what's important. We have to fucking change the way we are, as in how we view money. We've got to make sure money is not worshipped. We just got to make sure we put money to work to help the less fortunate, to help others, to get ahead for others. Otherwise, we're killing each other over something, and we shouldn't do that. Let's see how we go with this. Now that looks interesting. I don't know if I quite like it. Wondering where the centre of the job is going to be. Oh, this is an interesting one. I think maybe vertically. I think it's hard to say. We're going to make this a little bit less on the vertical, I do think. But yeah, it'd be good if people could just learn to treat money as a tool of help, as a tool of change, instead of treating it as a way of trying to get ahead of each other, trying to make as much as you can, hoard it away in the bank or on a tax haven, like a lot of rich people do, and basically. Your money is just sitting there doing nothing. It's just doing nothing, and those people who are rich are useless people, idle and stupid and rich. And really, we have to fucking make a difference and use our money and our riches for human change, instead of treating it like a god, because there's just no future in this. This is wrecking our planet. This is wrecking the fabric of society. Even the coronavirus could be traced back to some animal traffickers selling exotic animals to be eaten as medicine, as some kind of Chinese medicine. So you can trace so much back to the love of money and how it just affects people and makes people mad and crazy, truly mad and crazy. And we just can't live like this anymore, folks. We can't give our lives to the love of money. But what would a fucking executive think of me talking like this? That's their fucking problem. Fuck off, bitches. You don't like my message? Go fuck yourselves. I'm just stating what I believe is true, and I believe it's pretty well on the money. Yeah, I know that was a bad pun, but anyway, it's pretty well it. I'm trying my best to let people know, to think before they make silly, harebrained decisions about worshipping money. So. Now, I think I've done this wrong. I was meant to make, I think, the vertical. I think we're on 140 here, and on the vertical we're meant to go 130. So yeah, we have to fucking all think of our future. What all this money fucking equates to. Climate change, all that CO2 from manufacturing and coal-fired power, and petroleum belching smog out of cars. We got to fucking think of our future, folks. We can't just do what our love of money wants us to do, because it's going to fuck up everything. I've done this wrong. This is not an easy one, folks. So we've got to think before we give our souls to the love of money. We've got to give ourselves to doing good for the planet and good for humanity. I can't even escape made in China, made in Vietnam. This photocopier, it even has some Japanese manufacturing, but in Japan there are problems with business, big business, as I think small business may be. Part of Japanese culture is to overwork workers, including office workers, which is really bad. People are dying of overwork. I watched a YouTube video about it last night, and it wasn't a nice thing. And they just can't keep up with the work demands. So even made in Japan could mean overworked in Japan. These manufacturers must have been overworked. It's not just the office people, I don't think. It's anyone. They just got too much of a... Yeah, it's just too much. And we can't live like this, you know? So made in Japan probably means made with workers who are probably being paid a better price than China or Vietnam, but they still get overworked, and they can claim a lot of overtime if they can fucking survive. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if the photocopier industry has a lot of this overwork in it as well. So what can I do with this one? If I can just stick with it. So I wouldn't be surprised if Konica Minolta's work ethic was work as hard and hard and hard and hard. Shai Yamana sounds like a real nasty CEO. So I wouldn't put it past a fuck up like him to work his Japanese workers too hard. So it's just a shame that people are dying because of the love of money. People are trying to survive because the rich people are making life untenable without money, without enough money. So now this is really stupid, dumbass user interface. So yeah, I'm really over this world that we have. Everyone, money's not everything. Whatever happened to bartering? I mean, bartering your talents for someone else's talents. I mean, seriously, we got to get off this money fucking ride before it kills any more people. Let's see how this money fucked shirt. Well, I assume maybe it was more than likely someone who loves money who had this, or who needed the money in their job. Looks like it's brand new, so maybe it was a rich person, a fucking idiot. Anyway, that looks really quite nice. I think finally we can call this money fucking demo quits.